Your dick's
Yeah, but that's what cards are selling for these days, so get over it.
I think we're too close.
Dang, Brennan's scalping children.
Yeah, dude. That's what's up.
Yeah, dude.
No, honestly, like,
We are
if
indeed
you
too
don't
close.
take advantage of the current
What
market,
is
you're a dum-dum.
They're stupid. Because
Yeah,
people are paying
we're
money.
closer than
Yeah.
Go back.
Oh,
No, this can't go.
This needs to go back.
Ah!
Brennan, we're
Whoa!
gonna have to
Oh,
move
that's good.
Chill, bro.
Have my foot! No, you do not get that. No, Brennan.
Yep, I
Put it back. Put it down.
Nice.
You're gonna waste all our air. We need that to clean our computers. Brennan!
Brent, stick it in your mouth, bro. Stick it in my butt.
Brandon. Stick it in your pee hole.
Hey, just like that one anti-rape thing. Someone's getting their dick punched right in your butt, dude.
Stick it right up there. No, old man. What kind of day is it, Sam? It's 14 kind of day.
Oh yeah, watch this. Natural one.
It's another 14.
It's a 14 kind of day. Pretty fucking average.
Excuse me, Hank.
It's a 16 kind of day. for me.
Hey.
Oh, that's like 1d20.
Well, grab it. It's
Okay.
yours.
Brennan,
18!
check out this freaking monkey.
Where'd you get that? Ah! Did you get the animal kit one? The wild shape one?
Oh, I remember when we'd have
I
that for a
paid that.
session.
Wait, this?
The
Yeah,
monkey?
monkey.
Yeah,
I
for
know.
one
He's sick,
session.
right? Summon demon.
Yeah.
He's really good.
One session, bro.
What the frick, dude?
It was pretty
Yeah,
awesome
one.
having. Guess what? I'd still have
Also
2
pain.
spell slots.
Oh, you gotta do their eyes. You gotta put a little dot of red on their eyes.
I remember Warlock days.
I don't
Wish
know.
we could turn back time to the Warlock
It's
days.
freaking beautiful.
2 spell slots.
Put a little dot of red on
2
their eyes.
spells.
Wait, what are
For
you
all the way to
supposed
max
to do?
level.
Straight dot, like
Is
a
it
hair.
just-
I don't want to risk it.
You're supposed to
Like,
use
I'll
them.
do it.
I'm so proud.
I'll put the
Okay.
dot. Yeah, dude. Just take your hair. Go bing.
Is there a feat that you can take that
Dip
gives you additional spell
the
slots?
hair.
Or
Oh
no?
yeah,
Yeah.
there's one that'll give you 1 extra spell.
Is it
On
worth
first level.
a first level? That's trash.
Oh, this is what Thomas 3D printed like
Dude,
forever ago.
I want the
Marcus.
feat where you can expend the feat.
Yeah, when
Spell
this was
slot to
cool.
gain a spell slot of that level.
It doesn't.
You know what we could do, guys? Take a long rest.
What right
In
now?
the snow?
We got fire. We got fire. We got a
We
fire.
need
We got
to
an
rest.
igloo.
Yeah,
I'm
but-
down to take a breather.
Nadar is sulking. He left. Remember?
That's
At
right.
the end of the session.
I think this might be inappropriate music for our scenario.
Oh, what is
Dude,
yours?
we're constantly
No,
being
Nadar is
heroes.
currently like freaking eating people. Y'all don't even know.
Guys,
Mine.
the snowman.
In reality, someone's just getting like picked up and chucked.
Someone's getting their dick hole punched.
It's gonna be SCP-1000. Bigfoot up in here.
Is that actually Bigfoot?
Yeah, SCP-1000 is Bigfoot.
What
I'm looking for Silverson and can't find him.
about my character?
Yeah.
Where's mine?
Let me see if I look for it. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Brandon, I sold yours.
Thanks.
Where's Mark's?
Wait, no, I painted.
This still doesn't have one.
Oh, there's Silverson.
What the heck, grubs? Grubbies?
Oh, yeah. I think I have the solution to all of our problems.
Yes.
Kothar's rotten undead eyeball.
Probably that's it. Yeah.
Yes.
Honestly, like
I think that'll be it. I think Gucci.
Dude, this is actually a very smooth.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like this isn't accurate anymore.
gotta take an arm, a leg, and a tail.
Yeah.
Get some pliers.
Scissors and pull them off.
All right. What happened last time, boys? Why? It's not. It's cough medicine.
Yeah, but they taste like
No, don't. Ew!
Oh my god!
We're calling tastes like candy.
Think you gotta do it on camera, bro.
What the frick?
Homie's just out
It's
here.
definitely expired.
Oh yeah,
He's still sucking on it.
last session.
Last
Last session, what happened was we started amidst the previous combat. Narzel holding Leafy's corpse.
halves of corpse. 2 halves.
Was it 2? I thought it just got like
You
scattered.
got-
No, it was in half.
Okay.
Intestines hanging out.
And then we found Hungus wandering around.
I found you.
That's true.
That's true.
If we were like, hey, let's leave. This sucks.
Don't take the credit, bro.
Edit. Hungus found us
Yeah.
wandering around. And then we were like, we should probably leave. And Barrow knew the way.
Yeah, because I'd been here before.
And I was like, the frick, looks like something happened here.
And then we heard rumbling in the ground, and they're like, that's not good. So we
Yeah.
went faster.
Yep.
And then we came to the bazaar with the exit and entrance to the entire Forge of the Gods.
With the Sand Guardians.
The Sand Guardians, guardian of the sand.
Poseidon quivers before them.
Poseidon quivers before them. Anywho, fuck off. Anywho,
I can't believe you understood what they were saying.
so we go to this bazaar. And
It was
we're
pretty
about to
bizarre.
leave. And then Brennan's like, I'm gonna sneak over here because I heard noises. And then he's like, oh, Hungus sees people. And Hungus did indeed see people. But they're not people. They were things, robot things. And during this time that Hungus was...
Automatons
That's the word. Thank you.
That spews their balls out.
Anyway, okay. So
Hey.
Barrow saw a sign that said something about mechanics.
Mechanus.
Mechanics.
No, mechanics.
Mechanics.
Mechanics, yes.
Mechanics, which is the god of
Wow.
justice and law, or maybe just law,
Maybe order.
maybe order.
Wow,
We
they
don't
didn't
know.
really go to school.
I didn't go to-
Nadar didn't. That's for
7
sure.
20.
So yeah, they were like, and then
What?
Barrow was like, "Yo,
Yeah.
Nadar, these guys are probably bad guys, and they probably killed all the people here." So and then we started combat, basically.
Because behind us we heard a rumbling and a tumbling, and
Indeed,
we found the most terrifying thing ever,
It's
which
like a
was
mechanical purple worm with blades for body.
pretty much
yes, just rotating blades turning in on itself.
seeing this. Nadar went for cover, but Narzel instantly turned around to go try to pick up the
No,
scattered
I'm
remains
not.
of Leafy, doing so
I'll-
successfully, and then running into the Cloud Kill spell in order to get to the exit, which was the teleportation circle.
Side note: one of the automatons dropped a potion of cloud kill. Resume.
Yeah.
After an arduous fight, many people getting
Shredded.
shredded, and Slytherin losing
An
arm
arm,
and a
a
leg,
leg, part of his tongue, his tail as well.
Yep.
and then
He's got no good arm, right?
through the heroics of Barrow's use of the teleportation spell, teleported with just him and Hungus and all of the bad guys, and left Narzel, Slytherin,
And I was like,
Nadar.
And the ball
Oh,
bearing
shit.
shooter bot.
And
Yeah.
Nadar was dumb and decided to kill the bot and then go away and left the trident of Slytherin. And then Narzel picked up Slytherin and jumped in.
And teleport we did.
Landed in the middle of the frozen north. Snow bearing down. And then with immediate fright, we regrouped and then tried to burrow into the snow to avoid the
Yeah.
the
that was
worms.
freaking intense.
Mecha worm.
The mecha worm off in the distance, rumbling across the snowy
Basically a
land.
mecha neck.
Mechanic.
Just one big
Mike
neck.
and Ike.
And then one nearly going right over us and exploding
Mhm.
just a couple yards away.
It just got too cold, didn't it?
I mean, it was powered by a fire elemental.
Bonus.
So he was like, "I'm cold."
I'm wet.
And then our party decided to make a fire and,
Be all angsty, like a bunch of teenagers.
pretty
Mhm.
much just
Burial happened.
brooding over what happened to both Leafy and Slytherin during these encounters.
Narzel giving Leafy a proper burial in the snow.
Trying to not necessarily keep spirits
Nadar
high,
being
but
like,
just
"So you wanna
reassure
kill
that there's
yourself,
still just like a
Slytherin?"
way, there's a way to live and survive through this.
Yeah.
It's like, we got this, bros.
That was said.
The condition of
And
the
now-
egg looking rough.
We find ourselves, everyone together in a little
I had
igloo. By everyone, I mean everyone but Nadar.
This was the fucking worst place we could have wound up.
As the snow.
We needed to get to the far north, so I directed the teleporter to the far north.
I didn't imagine it'd be this fucking cold.
Unfortunately, that is what the far north is. Just a frozen wasteland of fucking cold.
I
You think anything lives out here?
I did see a town further south, I believe. Small little rinkety dink.
Do they have warmth?
I would assume they've got something better than what we do. They've been living up here for a while at least.
Which direction are you heading?
set my
North
path
is
down,
going up the mountain.
and I undo my bedroll.
West
Give it
is
to you.
like going
And I
along the
stoke the
side,
fire.
and you're gonna just head be heading down a little bit to the
Hungus,
next
any
mountain
chance
goes
you can turn
upwards
the
and
fire
to
up
the
and
right.
down?
Out, not
It's-
even really
I'm-
caring.
That's why I was stoking it.
I need
Fucking
direction though.
cold.
Oh, okay.
Stoking
Let's
it.
go with the second one, I guess.
So to the
Is
west.
anybody
There's
going
where
to
you're
go
heading.
after Nadar? Or are we just gonna let him do his thing?
He'll be back. I'm sure he can probably take care of himself. The only thing that should be out there is wolves, bears, maybe a yeti or two.
Tiger's eyes.
What are we going to do about Listen, he can't walk.
Is he
That-
here right now?
Is
He's
the
in the pit
question
with us.
indeed.
Looking over his Sotherson, just like,
We didn't talk about this.
His eyes are glazed over.
are you still brewing over whether you want to live or die?
As his eyes are still glazed over, staring directly up,
We
open.
didn't talk about this with him in
So,
the same
so
area.
listen,
So listen.
listen.
You see him still staring up into.
Reaching my hand outside the bedroll that Hungus put around me, I go and I like nudge his chest a little bit.
He shakes a little bit. His head turns to the side. You see just the folds of his eyes as it stares
Is he breathing?
into you. Fold back a little bit.
Do lizard folk do well in cold climate?
As
They
he
are cold
goes
blooded.
back to staring
I
up.
don't
That's not
believe
good.
that means that they do well in the cold. We need to get
We need
somewhere
that
warm
fucker
quick
to get back here and breathe fire on him or something.
on him.
Nadar!
Imagine that. Hurt quite a bit.
That out a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should. Shit, he left. Maybe we need to get to
As
town.
each
but
breath that exhales, your air comes out and is instantly just smothered by the freezing cold. You make a con save. You have a decent, like not a lot.
Throw it on there.
Okay, so you throw the more wood on there.
Throw it on. I
Stoke
go
it a little
get-
bit.
I go get
14?
14. Okay, you're able to you have the wrong clothes for this environment.
Okay.
As you feel like your toes beginning to go numb and your hands beginning to go numb.
Okay, so I grab my halberd and I just go, "Ah!" and I slam it into a tree. And I just start hacking into it.
These trees are like super small and like, but they're chunky.
So I'm just hacking into the tree.
With your halberd, okay?
Yeah. Just trying to let my anger out
Okay.
onto that. And then eventually I take it and I just yeet it. Try to hit another tree.
Okay, another stubby tree. Roll it.
13.
It just goes and it just lands in front of the tree
Okay.
as it just disappears in the snow.
And then I fall to my knees. And I just
Was your scream with an audible distance?
I went a ways, but you might be able to. I don't
You,
know how
on the
windy it is.
maybe on the. Actually, I'm gonna say you can't because of the wind.
You say it might not carry
Yeah.
through wind and blizzard.
I didn't hear anything.
It's not
when I called his
blizzarding yet.
name.
It's more so just the wind. It's like a cold. It's a light.
A wind chill.
Yeah, but so there's a light snowfall.
If we stay here, do we just freeze to death?
This is sustainable as long as we can get more wood. I'll be back.
Are you feeling okay out here?
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
fine.
Is there a little arch over this, or is it exposed to the elements right now?
I think
There's
it's
a
about-
hole.
So remember, I
Yeah,
did
so
my
it's just-
fire breath
Yeah.
at
Just,
an angle like
okay,
that.
so you're kind of in. Okay.
We're in the hole away from the elements, but there's,
Yeah.
there's a hole at the top.
Yeah.
What is your plan? Where are you going?
Getting wood.
Suppose that's an answer.
Con save.
Once the dog comes back, we'll find a plan and we'll get moving.
I say we move
16.
to the town
Good.
first, see where we are exactly. I directed us to Windhelm, I believe, but evidently we're not there.
Do you want us to leave now?
Yeah,
We're
I'm
not
just.
prepared yet. We don't have the necessary resources nor plan.
Citizen's gonna die if we stay here.
So I'm getting more wood. We're gonna warm this place up.
Give me something,
Okay. Just go. Get the wood. Go.
I'm trying to make restitution, but I'm just. How many more casualties will happen at Garrix's hand? How many more? Just give me something. Otherwise, I fear we may not all make it. I don't want to have another death on my conscience. I'll just wait for a bit to see if anything pierces through the storm and hoping.
What's your passive?
11.
You hear nothing.
After a couple of moments, get up, pick up the halberd, and walk back.
You stand up. Light snow covering what are the armor that you're wearing, and you feel just like along your do you have a mustache or anything like that? Any facial hair?
No.
No.
You're
Okay.
Dragonborn, right?
Just a snoot.
I mean, you can Dragonborn's gonna have hair.
Hmm.
I mean,
Like
we
facial
discovered
hair?
this with what was his name?
Vesemir?
No,
I have the horns, but no.
the
No,
one
facial.
that was helping you out through the test.
Oh.
Forgot his name.
Me too.
Anyway, so you go back, finding your halberd, barely visible in the snow.
Couldn't even hit a fucking tree.
Taking it up, and trying to head back to camp.
Yep. Just
Does he
retracing
see
my
me just kind
footsteps.
of like hacking branches off?
So you're hacking. Are you? What direction did you go?
Out and then just kind of like bank left a little bit.
Think left. So you head east. Okay. So you go head east a little bit, and you start popping down one of these chunky trees.
He's just taking branches off right now.
Is it nighttime
Okay.
right now?
Looking for dead trees.
No, it's not.
Oh, I thought it was nighttime.
It's not
Oh,
nighttime.
okay.
It's going to be nighttime. So this is not even the coldest as it's gonna get.
Okay.
I really didn't want to have to do this.
I'd say it's like
watch me take off the
maybe,
bedroll,
like,
and I like
five,
put it over so
4
there's
o'clock.
I put the bedroll that I had wrapped around me, and I like take it off myself and put it over Slytherin.
He's not doing too good.
I have no other ideas. I have nothing else I can cover him with. Already, I feel my body temperature dropping.
We're not gonna last much longer like this.
Fire in an enclosed area.
It's kind of cold.
But the fire warmed it
Yeah,
up.
but the wind is like coming in and just like whoosh.
It'll sustain itself to some extent.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely some heat, but it's not like that sustainable. Like you
Plus,
walk
we're
into a
not
warm
used to this
building.
Dude, you
environment.
want to warm up? Just go squat over it. You'll get nice and toasty.
Have you ever been like Brent? This is what you guys are in right now. Okay, you're in a t-shirt and like shorts in the snow.
Yeah. I just had a fire in the midst of a blizzard this last winter at the top of Capitol Peak.
What were you wearing?
Wear a coat.
Uh-huh.
It was fine. And I squatted over it and I got really hot.
We were in a swamp.
Lockbrook was the name, by the way.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
I've written down.
So it is freaking chilly.
Do you have any knowledge of surviving out in harsher, colder climates?
Not in anything cold.
Like the fire is definitely helping,
Definitely
but
more
it's.
used to temperate climates.
Should I get
Something
back?
a little more
I say you're
manageable.
gonna show up pretty
Me
quickly.
too. I can feel my eyes getting cold and heavy.
No, not this way you show
I
you show
actually
up.
know of ways in real life that you can warm up in environments like this, and I'll share with them, knowing that.
Nada.
Okay.
Where's your wood,
Actually,
Yeah.
do I see footsteps going up?
You can cover yourself.
Um,
You can get a stick
I-
and light it on fire.
not with your
You just have
passive.
it
Not with my passive.
No.
inside
Okay.
the blanket or whatever you're in.
I think I would have actively looked.
Okay, then
For-
actively look.
Probably not going to change.
DC
Yeah.
13.
No.
Okay.
So I come through trudging through the snow, and like so you just notice as like some snow starts coming in. So
Nada. So the Sid needs any heat you can give him. Looks like he's on death's door right now.
I'm fine.
How's he look? As I look over to him.
He looks like he's doing okay. He's got like he moved the Meg over to like the side, so he's more so laying on it, and it's like a buffer between the snow and his leathery body because he hasn't really been wearing any clothes this entire time. So yeah,
I have these. And I take off my backpack, start rummaging through, and I have 10 torches. I could put them around him. I could start them.
Why don't we use them to bolster the fire?
Fine.
Throw them on the fire in the door. Maybe that will help.
I believe
Where's
it would be
Hungus?
best to. He's getting wood.
He's getting more wood.
I believe it would be best to spread the torches around this enclosure as opposed to localizing.
It's
it
only
all in one
15
area.
feet max, right?
Yeah.
I would
It's
say
not
like
big.
10 feet.
I'd say 10 feet is probably more accurate.
It might also be better if we at least cover some of the opening with some twigs or something.
I'm not there.
We'll have to
Gets
see what he
lost.
brings back, I suppose.
They close it up. You're like, what the fuck is it?
Has anyone,
Marcus, how far away was that?
has
town?
anyone scouted for anything?
It's down about the valley, so maybe like a mile or so.
Indeed, about a mile and a half away. There's a town.
I wouldn't even
That
know
is
where to
it.
look.
It's a 20-minute walk.
Oh, you're back?
No. Oh, wait. Shoot, I'm not back.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm going to use...
Did
Try
the
to use
town look-
prestidigitation.
Were there lights?
You could. It's still light out, so it's freaking hard to tell.
Okay.
And I'll try to use prestidigitation on the fire to
Make
make
it
it grow. Yeah.
At this point, you hear rustling at the entrance as Hungus slides in with some extra branches.
If you find enough to keep us all alive.
Enough for now. I have a plan.
Okay.
Do you have your bedrolls? Anybody? Blankets? Cloaks? Anything?
No, I've only used a hammock.
I'm the only one.
I've got a
I have
bedroll.
Lost
You have a
mine.
hammock? Doesn't have holes in it?
Yes, it has holes in it. It's a hammock.
You can have a hammock without holes in it.
Probably not in a medieval society.
Because it's like rope or something.
Yeah.
It's not like a blanket.
No.
I think my bedroll's been long since gone back at the Forge of the Gods. I must have left it there.
If you have a bedroll,
You give it to me.
if you have a bedroll
I
or a
don't
cloak,
have it.
put it over
That
yourself.
know
was
you gave it
Hungus's.
to-
Oh,
Put it over your head. Keep it close to the ground. And I take some like twigs.
I think it might be best for us to get a move on to the town that's just a mile away.
We should warm ourselves up. We're already losing heat.
It is very cold out there.
And I take some like
Mhm.
I break up some of the sticks and I light one on fire.
Uh-huh.
And you have a bedroll?
Yeah.
Have you put it over yourself?
Like it's just
How cold is it?
You want to put
Was
it
it?
over your head?
over my head.
Yes.
it's 15 degrees
that.
outside.
Okay. And
So,
then
like,
I hand
is
you
my
the little
nose-
burning
Yeah.
stick.
Okay, is it like
Stick
ice
stick
at all?
it to the
Uh-huh.
ground. Or
Okay.
hold it. Put the,
And then, oh, I
put
see.
the
Okay.
cloak over
And then
you,
there's like the wind chill also.
and
Yeah.
you'll warm up in just a few minutes.
You
So
get huddled
Nadar
in.
has some icicles from his nose, from like snot coming out.
Break.
Yeah.
If the stick goes low, let me know, and I'll get you another one. And I do the same with Jake.
Okay.
This is what we fucking got.
Would armor of cold resistance work in like actual cold, or is it just the cold damage?
No, that would help.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you have that?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then you're doing freaking fine.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
I think you should give it up. Give it to somebody else.
You're just like, whatever.
Okay.
So yeah, I say like, I don't need this. Give it to somebody else.
It's bound to me.
Okay. It'll be your blanket.
Yeah. Narzul, take this blanket. Take the stick. You're supposed to put the stick in the ground, have it burn, and then put the blanket over yourself and the stick, and then close any gaps you may find, but not like
Don't-
close, because you might kill yourself
No, it's
due to
fine.
lack of
He
oxygen.
put his whole.
That's actually a real
Oh.
technique. You can leave a candle inside there, and it's not bad enough where it'll kill you.
Okay.
Fungus. If we put twigs or something over the entrance, would that help with the wind chill? I know smoke has to get out, but
Brisket. Give me some twigs. Let air in. Let air out.
would you help me with that?
I'll go find some brush.
So
I'll
we
go
both
with you.
ahead out?
You're feeling good now.
Because apparently
You're,
I'm
like,
not,
warmed
I'm
up,
not
you're
cold,
like, "Ooh,
actually.
Like I'm used to just being out at cold, so
This is
different kind of cold, but it's
15 degrees
still
with a wind
cold.
chill. Yeah.
I'm faring better than these people.
Yeah, I'm used to like volcanic temperatures except for that dragon.
As you're starting to warm up now, Narzul.
Whatever technique this is, it's certainly helping.
Let's go
So
get
you
some
guys are
more
heading out to go
twigs.
get twigs? All right, Hungus and Nadar take off.
I know. I know I made mistakes as Rathkin. I'm paying for them, but I need you to know that whatever happens, I will not stop hunting Garrix.
We'll make it through and you'll find your way to him.
Lifting up the halberd. You remember what I used to have on me?
I do.
Rathkin used them as justifications for his revenge, but remember them in here. Each and every one that Garrix burned. I will not let him get away with it. Never again. I'll just go try to hack at some limbs.
I'm just like very quiet, just like, jeez.
I peep part of my bedroll out to like take a look at Slytherin again.
He seems like he's doing okay, just laying there breathing, staring.
Is he doing the tent strat?
He just has a lot of blankets and just is sitting there.
Does he have his stump arm and stump, like his stumps revealed? Are they covered right now?
He's kind of sprawled.
He's the problem.
Yeah.
I just stare longingly at his stump for a second and just think to myself, he's not going to make it either. I just like close the back over.
Do you think Slytherin will make it?
I cannot tell you for sure, but we can do our best to keep him warm.
Give him a painless yet.
It's funny, he used to be the personification of Rathkin's moral compass. And then he wasn't too far gone, and look how he ended up. I was trying to do the fucking right thing. Still ends the same. Should be good. I just take what I have and I start going back in.
Heading back.
Armfuls.
Armfuls of branches. You guys make your way back to
Yeah.
the little
You were
hiding
getting
hole.
stuff too, right?
Yeah, I was just going for leaves and shit.
So how close did
brush.
you hear that or no?
Probably not.
So as you all return back, the little hole covering it
Even
up
if I was like 20 feet away, I wouldn't.
just a little bit. The wind dies down as you make some form of brace. The smoke's still able to escape as the area begins to warm up, and you find some comfort.
I understand we have a wounded member. I don't think it would be wise
Oh shit!
to bring him across the land.
Are you suggesting that we're going to leave him in this hole?
No, not at all.
The town, maybe.
I'm
Maybe a
wondering.
different one.
What did you do with my hammock?
I don't think I took it.
Are you done, sir?
I don't think I did. It had
Then
holes
we
in
could carry him with that.
it. That is an option, but
He would still freeze.
would it be wise to send one or two to the town and find help and get some kind of transportation or something, some supplies at least to get him back?
Let's be honest, the hammock is the best we're going to get.
You two seem to be fine. Far better than the two of us.
That is true.
It's only a mile or so away, right?
I wouldn't
Good
last
egg.
a mile.
So this is my last half mile.
I guess. We go. We go.
Yes. Let's first grab some more wood. Let them stockpile it up. That way they can keep the fire burning.
Sounds good.
I think it's wise to separate them.
We'll be back
What
shortly.
other option do we have? We sit here and die, or we do something about our situation?
Take a rest. I'll go as a group, and then if I can take a rest, I can make another hole. We can repeat the process.
How long?
We could be back in an hour or two tops.
And if you don't make it back?
Snowy.
No, your tracks will be covered. How will you find us?
I have my ways.
Forgive me if I don't believe you.
Hungus. Best to the wrecker.
How much experience do you have in the snow?
Not a lot, but some principles can apply. And I've known rangers that have traveled into the snow, and I've learned many things from them.
I
Do you,
think
do you prefer this type of environment?
No, not at all.
Then
My
how
home
the
is a
hell?
swamp.
God, break the icicles.
I think at those point it's melted
Okay.
just because of the heat.
Get Godspeed, I suppose.
So you two are gonna go gather.
Yep. Gather and then.
We can't just sit here forever, though.
We'll be back.
And if you don't, we have to have a plan B. We have to have something. Which direction?
South.
South of
Correct.
here to the town.
Show me which way is south. I'm afraid my bearings aren't.
Is there any landmarks? Like, maybe is it like in a valley, or is there like...
It is down in the valley.
It should be directly straight from our hole, correct? Because if you
Yeah.
take left to east, then
Mhm.
yeah.
It's going to be south, down the hill, sloping down into a valley. Should be the only one there.
If it's down a valley, well, we can even manage that in the dark.
If you don't come back within half an hour,
Well, we
It'll
won't
take us
be
at
back
least a
within
half an hour to get there.
The snow is deep. It's going to take a while to walk there.
When nightfall is coming, and
Actually, yeah. How I want to peek my head out.
You cannot see the sun. It's still like
It's just
it's still white.
white.
Like
Just straight white.
mhm.
Should have taken a different feet. He's right. We have no idea to tell what time it is. The sun is filling the entire sky. It's just white out there. We can't leave them for the night. We can't be sure what time it is. We were in the Forge of the Gods before this. We had no access to the sun there either.
you better rig up that hammock to drag a body, because that's the best we have.
I think we have to try. And then, how long have we been here?
Whether we try or we die.
And it's been here for like 20 minutes probably.
That's
no,
it?
no short rest.
Mm-mm.
I seriously think we could get there, get clothes, and come back. Like, at least we like. I'm sure they have like coats or something, something warm.
And what if they're hostile? If you live in a
Indeed.
place like this, I mean,
No,
how
we
trusting
really-
would you be?
We really are fucked either way if they're hostile. Maybe we can kill them and bathe in their warm blood.
Jesus.
Just an orcish thought.
I'd much prefer us all to be together if they were hostile.
I'd rather die with you guys than die alone.
We can try to move
We
halfway
share
there.
the same sentiment
up.
as well.
You guys can split the party. I don't care. If that's the reason you guys are sticking together.
No.
So this
No,
in,
no.
this is going to be really uncomfortable, but we're going to have to drag you through the snow.
We can lift.
We can lift him.
I'm not
Hungus and I will be fine. We can carry him.
Damn it.
What?
What was that?
Ugh, damn it.
You wanted to be
Barrow,
dragged through the
It's
snow?
like freaking Palpatine.
Barrow, you wouldn't be upset if I ripped this bedroll of yours to make something a bit more conventional.
Not at all. Go for it.
I'm gonna try and like rip it and to make like a, instead of it being like together, like rip it into a wider blanket to like basically turn it into a cloak instead of being like a pouch.
Yeah, why would you not just use it as a pouch?
Can you be freaking potato sacking?
Put me in there.
Oh. Slips anything in the
You have the hammock. This is the only way I stay warm.
I have a Hungus's.
And I have Barrows. One for each of us.
Well, if we want to drop some equipment, we can put them in a backpack.
I do not believe that would be the most comfortable.
Put me in the side of the bedroll, and then put it on the hammock.
That leaves one bedroll for one of us.
I don't need it.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna give it up. As I begin to try and like rip it in half. So like rip it open.
Which one are you ripping?
Barrows
Barrows?
that he gave to me.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick my halberd in the fire.
18.
At the end.
Okay.
And just have it sit.
And you rip it up.
Now that's like a longer.
Yeah.
I like throw it over my shoulder
Yep.
and like try and just like wrap it around my back. Just get it as like
Uh-huh.
covering me up as much as possible to give me some chance of like staying warm out there.
Okay.
As I throw my pack back on my back and I stand up. 1 fucking hour. 1 hour. I can do this.
Who will lead?
We'll
I'll
carry.
pull up the
Let
back.
us be on our way.
Actually, yes, we have to carry.
Does my halberd take any heat? Oh no.
No, it does not.
Okay.
So
I'll
this,
take whatever sticks and twigs and stuff and put them in my pack.
Okay.
I'll grab a torch and I go, and it catches on fire.
I look over to Slytherin and ask, do you need any help getting into the bedroll?
What did you think?
Yeah. As I like go and I grab his leg and I kind of just try and drag him towards the bedroll and like lift it up and start kind of like crudely trying to
Shoving him in the bed.
shove him into the bedroll, grabbing his thigh,
Oh,
grabbing his like
manhandled this.
grabbing his like love handle and like just pulling him in and in.
Those channels TBD, the one you have.
You're enjoying this way too much given the circumstances. So this
I am not enjoying this.
you sound like you are. As I like grab his shoulder and try and like mash the rest of his upper body
Okay.
into
As
the
you get it all in there.
Would you like me to bring up the end of the beer?
you cozy. Actually, fuck it. I don't care. This is the best you
I
get.
should be the closest to these two. I might be able to help with the code.
Well, guys, load him onto the hammock and carry him.
So who's holding the hammock? You two?
Hungus and I.
All right. As you guys go
I
carrying.
take one last look there.
Okay.
I take the silver statue of Mark
Okay.
that I had. Just gonna throw it on the ground.
Okay. And leaving it behind.
Did you just have music?
No, I'll never do that. Leaving into the snowy landscape. Every step a struggle. All of you need to make Constitution saving throws at this point,
How close are they to me?
except for Mark.
Oh,
You are
I'm the
fine.
roof.
Wait.
For what?
20!
How close are they to me?
I think you guys are all pretty close.
Okay, then you guys all have +4 to
24!
That's awesome.
I got
You're
19.
good. You're good.
16.
And Solution's good. So all you guys are good as you guys are trudging through every step labored. As you walk, starting to go down the slope, step after step after step. The light
D10 plus
of your
a con.
torch, it's just an obvious light as you step down.
How much?
As
10 total.
the landscape begins to shift, trees becoming slightly taller. Looking down, it's hard to tell, but you can see the faint outline of houses in the distance as you can peer over down into the valley. You've been walking for a little bit now. At this point, it is getting worse and worse, and it's getting dark. Continuing to step.
Almost
Are
there.
we sure we have the right heading?
Yes.
Are you
You
closer?
can see the town. We're almost there. Keep walking.
What's your passive, Brian?
And make
Yeah,
it.
15. So what you notice as you're walking, you in the front. Every step you see a figure in a tree, looking down here. It's like hang on to the side of a tree, and imagine a white monkey with horns staring at you. A small white monkey with horns and beady black eyes. This is just like
Is he come following us or something?
no, he's in front of you.
Be mindful.
Of
Of what?
I don't know what it is, but there's a creature up there. It's in the tree. Now don't draw weapons yet. I don't know.
I
If
already
it's,
have my halberd out.
I don't know if it's aggressive or not. It's just watching us.
Better prepare than not.
Indeed.
We keep moving forward.
We don't know what's hostile and what's not.
As you hear a little like squeak from it, as it continues to look, and you guys can all clearly see as it's speaking its head out.
Can you
It's
show me-
obviously like cold.
can you show me a picture of it?
No,
You can block the stats.
it's really hard to.
Why?
It is hard to.
It like actually kind of
Yeah,
is.
just squint my eyes. I already have time on my
No.
side.
I'm just squint my eyes, bro.
It's gonna be you. Squint my eyes, bro.
Power of
I want to go
imagination,
look-
Brad. Power of imagination.
Oh, it's kind of cute.
Devilish for sure.
He is really cute though.
Staring at you.
How
Well,
big is he?
if he bites me, I'm immune to disease, so I guess that's something.
He's small.
That's a
Okay.
plus. You might get HIV or something from this thing.
His black little hands on the tree as you guys make your way, kind of giving it a little bit of wider berth around it. As he just kind of moves around, you see a small little tail as he just and continues to watch you guys.
I keep looking. I keep an eye on him as we go by.
Okay.
I wish I had that fucking fur.
I wish I had my
Bastard.
fucking golem.
Well, we could get the fur.
I was just about to say something like that.
Not worth it. We need to go.
Continuing on, you hear every so often a little in the distance, but it's getting further and further away as you guys continue walking down into the valley.
Guess
Every step
fuck off.
treacherous as the valley begins to steepen, and you're now walking along more of like a steep hill.
Whoa. Is that hard footing?
It is hard footing.
Putting my halberd.
This is before you guys go down this. Everyone's gonna need to roll their constitution checks except for Mark because you are immune to
Plus
this
4 on
kind of-
every roll.
Oh, I definitely needed
Nine.
that.
You fail.
Oh, wait.
15.
11.
Okay, you succeed.
16.
15.
Succeed. Okay. All of you guys are like doing okay. You guys are beginning to get cold as the temperature begins to drop. You feel your hands beginning to go numb, your toes numb as well, and your earlobes are numb as well.
Is my torch doing anything?
What?
You don't have your lobes.
If you don't have earlobes, then your earlobes do not go numb.
Is my torch doing anything for heat?
It's every so often like it warms your face, but like other than that, not much.
How much for
It can't be much further.
As
We have to
now
keep
the snow is
walking.
becoming to get heavier and heavier, and that all you can see before was the outline, and now nothing, just the white abyss. You cannot even see the ground that you are walking on.
Can I do like a survival check to like make sure I know the direction?
Yes, you can.
In what
Yep.
kind of direction the land was going in?
You roll with advantage.
1 and a 2.
Still a.
Just
You get a plus
to
4?
that.
No.
No.
It's saving throw.
Oh, 10. I still get 10 though.
Okay. As you're like, all right, walking on the location, you're ready to go.
Okay.
So you are now at this downhill portion. What do you guys wish to do?
Anyone have
How far was it, do you think?
sled
Do I
with
think?
shield?
Towards the
anything to go
city?
Down faster?
You think like maybe a half mile.
Unfortunately.
Just better
About
hope you don't
halfway
fall.
Yeah.
Well, by my best guess, we're about halfway there.
Whatever
Do you
you
think we
do,
can make
don't
it?
drop the lizard.
Do you think we can make it, or should we stop?
Where?
You mother asshole.
How long have we been walking?
If they drop you, you'll.
It's only been like 30 minutes. The problem is that you guys have been walking incredibly slow due to the heavy snow and having to carry dead weight.
Ugh.
Are we going down this slope?
You have
It's
to.
a slope.
Anyone have anything that they could slide on?
in the distance. Barely make up the sound.
He's still taunting us.
When do we need to stop?
When?
Yeah. When?
You can still
If we
like
need to
see
stop.
because of like it's white, and so white is very easy to like look at things. But
How is Hungus doing in the cold?
I'm doing fine. I mean, it's freaking cool as not,
Yeah.
but I'm living.
If we need to stop, we need to get to this into town.
Downhill. We can go.
It's down. It's all downhill from here.
Yeah, you're not getting-
first one to go, roll your dexterity saving throw.
Advantage or +4.
28.
All right, as you begin to make a path down, who's up next?
Well, he has the hammock, so.
Okay.
Dex?
Yeah.
Plus
saving
4?
throw.
Yep.
That's like 16.
So as you see Barrow take the step and begin going down, you're holding Slytherin, or
Yeah.
partially, as the ground just slides out and you fall to the ground. Another dexterity saving throw.
Fall? Did he fail?
No, the ground came out from under him.
Oh, yep.
Ooh,
That's pretty good.
25.
Okay. Holding on, you're gonna grab onto the snow itself, and it's like, are you still holding on to Slytherin at this point?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're gonna roll a strength check to keep Slytherin up.
I'm not carrying solution.
Oh, is it just you?
Yeah. No, it's
It's
those
both
two
just
because
like-
they're.
Oh, okay,
carrying-
okay. So then, you are able to catch yourself, standing back up.
So somebody had taken a dip in the snow.
With the asshole.
What an asshole.
All right. As you can then continue working your way, not directly down, but going sideways intelligently.
Did the ground come out from under you?
It was just the snow.
Oh,
Yeah, all you can see is just white. There's no earth came up with it.
It's a good go, Nuzzle.
don't fall behind. Well, don't take that. 25.
Yeah, you're good as you start making your way down.
20.
Yep, you're good as well.
That's +4.
You
Pretty
guys
nice.
begin walking down a good 40 feet of sheer just like
Incline. Or
incline as
decline.
it kind of like more so levels out, but still going downwards as you continue to navigate. You can roll your survival now as you readdress your
With
direction.
advantage?
No, you do not have
Just-
advantage.
That's
Power
pretty
can't
good.
go any
Uh,
smoother.
25.
As you make your way trudging through, everyone needs to make their con checks now.
+4.
21.
21.
You begin to freeze. You can no longer feel your hands,
Ugh.
and you can
You
no
can't
longer feel
carry.
your feet.
Huh?
They're
You
numb.
can't carry.
Yeah, you're dropping Slytherin at this point, like because your hands are like you're just getting weak.
Do you need me to take over?
If it comes to it,
As you hear a
No, we don't.
from behind you guys, and you hear
No.
We have to fucking go. As I lean down to basically pick up his slack.
Do we start just like?
Straight.
and it's not close. It's definitely like in the distance. You more so hear it in the wind.
I suggest that we pick up the pace.
Strength to pick up Slurson, yes or no?
Roll it.
I pull
20.
my bow out and I get on high alert.
Okay.
You can grab it?
My bow?
Yeah.
And you
yeah,
have
how
to
does-
numb.
Yeah. So you like
You took
Your hands are numb though.
as you take out your bow, you're just like fumbling with it, and your arrow is like barely even notched. As you, it's like you
That
see him like
fucking-
struggling.
That hurts too, especially like
Yeah.
grabbing that
Uh-huh.
spoon with. That hurts.
I have the lizard. Let's go.
As you guys continue and pressing forward, you hear again
In front of us?
No, behind us, I think.
it's behind you guys.
Can we see anything?
Looking back, all you see is white. Each step, a struggle, being colder and colder as the light in the sky begins to go out.
Fuck.
In the distance, behind you, you hear again
Closer, louder,
closer, and you hear
closer, louder.
that one's closer. As you continue
Boy, no
marching
condition to
every step now
fight.
on level ground, you see something up ahead of you. a large brown object with white on top. You can barely make out. Nearly the size of a very large tree,
Does it look like structure?
potentially. What do you guys do?
Towards
Approach it.
Best.
As you guys start walking faster towards it, you see a little knob and a door on it, as it is a 10 by 10 small structure.
No.
Open.
Open it.
Opening it up, inside you see a crate, a fishing pole, and a open thing of ice, like a cut thing of ice leading into a lake.
Is there any fire or lighting?
There's
We're
nothing.
on top of a fucking lake.
Get
We're on
in.
top of a lake.
It's gonna be like tugging, like get in.
Get in. We can't stay here.
Get
this
in.
is a fucking lake.
Get
Do you not
in.
realize?
This is the only. What is the lake gonna disintegrate? It's so cold.
Do I know where this
Certainly
is?
something
You're
behind
obviously
us.
close, because there's some form of civilization here.
Do we know what direction we're
What
supposed
if
to
it
go?
tries to
You
come
think this
through?
has been the
Fucking
right
gut
direction?
it. We just need a rest or something.
There's a creature behind us.
We need to get out of
We're
its sight.
gutted if it tries to come in. This is our only bet. What? We try to push through the. Look at your hands.
I like frustration, just take my pack and I drop it and just like I'm like trick it. I just start pulling out the sticks.
Okay, you start pulling up the sticks.
I have
Um,
my torch.
I'm trying
Is
to.
anyone outside right now?
I'm
I
trying
was
to
the last
pull
one.
Barrow
Okay,
in.
so are you
We're in.
just
Oh, yeah,
passively
okay.
perceiving or actively perceiving?
I'm
as
gonna. So what I was planning
I
on
did
doing
not
is
go in.
going in and then
Uh-huh.
facing the other way and
Okay.
looking, and then I'll go in.
roll it?
Oh, 18.
Okay. As you turn around, everyone inside as Hungus, roll your survival real quick. We have disadvantage due to not being able to feel your fingers.
14.
Okay, you quickly, as you begin to light a fire, looking back, you see white, everywhere, white, and you're like, this is freaking dumb. And as you stare more, you see white, but two black objects, massive horns sticking out. It's basically snow, but all you can see is the black horns. And you're shit.
Goes like, I saw something. Massive horns.
Do we need to
Do we
raise
even
the
like
door?
What
I
do
have
you
to-
mean massive? It's just horns?
Black horns. That's all I could. Everything's white. Camouflage. What could I do?
I quickly look around to see if there's like some form of object I can put in
so
front of the door.
you have like a
There was
stick
that
or
box.
something going.
Yep.
Like,
The
I'm gonna go.
crates,
the crate.
I attempt to
It's
pick
a
it up.
light. It's a light crate.
Well, I
I'm like,
got
it's gonna
it.
have to
easily,
do.
like,
Tinder was like starting to like.
Yeah, no, I just
And then
gets it all.
you said there's multiple crates, right?
magic.
There's two crates.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I try and pick up the next crate and then
Okay,
throw
yep.
it in front of the
Easily
door.
gets picked up. You have
Yeah.
the two fishing poles there.
I started the fire with magic.
Mhm.
I turn around and I like lean my back on the crates and just like press them up tightly.
Are
against
there
the door.
any windows?
No windows.
Roof? What kind of roof?
It's like just a little like slanted roof.
10 by 10.
Yeah. You guys are barely fitting in here.
Death room.
I'd say we fit pretty comfortably.
I know the
How about
crates
you
are
guys?
mimics.
It's 10 by 10. If you just take up like a 5-foot square, it's
Yeah.
pretty tight.
Yeah.
And so all of you in there, cold. The water, slow, just there. Just every so often goes a little up, goes a little down. The outside, you can hear the sound of the wind rushing past in the of the snow. Held up. You're not. Your fire's going.
Is there any way to get the smoke out?
No, it was kind of like creaking out of the doors because it's not completely,
Let's see.
Is it an insulated one or is it kind of coming out of like sticks and the boards?
I'd say it's fairly well made, but not well enough to like it's not an immediate problem
So
with the
it's
smoke.
seeping out.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just see like Nars will start to like slump down against the crate and just like desperately reach his hands towards the little fire.
I'll hold the door.
I like scooch my ass across the ice.
Hey, hold the box against the door as best as I can.
I just get as close to the fire as I can.
You as close as you can to the fire.
I'm gonna go around and I'm going to on people's clothes and warm them using prestidigitation.
Efficient
It's
spell?
pretty good. Going up. You guys hear as snow being patted down from not from the direction of the door, but behind.
I put my hand on the hilt of the
Just the fire is going.
language.
If I tell you that, you would.
What if I know the language though?
What languages do you know?
Good question.
Common,
I actually
Infernal,
don't know.
Elvish, Sylvan, Draconic.
So it's abyssal.
Probably giant.
Oh shit.
I-
Yeah,
Draconic.
I know common elvish, draconic, dwarvish.
Nope.
Yeah, unless it's an orc, I don't know what it is.
Nope. So this thing doesn't know. The footsteps became closer as there's multiple
Pairs of footsteps.
coming out. The door handle begins to turn. Opening up, you see a furry.
I'm bracing
Massive.
the door, am I not?
Are you? Oh yeah. Oh, so guys,
No, with the-
it is
with
like
the crate.
the door opens,
It's so crazy.
and if anyone can see out the door, you would see like there's a furry, massive humanoid. My base. My base.
Something? No.
Is anybody in
Oh
there?
crap! It's not connected. Oh, that's what he says.
In common.
I like nod like.
There's a fire. We know you're there.
I say. I say.
I nod towards Hungus. Just
Who's asking?
Shamrock.
We're in great danger. We're simply trying to survive.
We know. Come with us.
How can we trust you?
You're in our house.
We are,
Fishing hole.
we are in no condition to move at this moment. Please allow us to stay just a bit.
Perhaps you would like warmer environments. Perhaps inside the town.
Right idea.
Insight check him.
Go for it. Yeah.
I'll do
oh,
that.
Come on, charisma character. Come on.
Barrow's also gonna try to read this.
He seems to be truthful.
I creak the door.
Inside, you see a massive 7'6" burly man who's completely bald except for his massive white beard, teeth rotted to hell.
Santa?
Not very
Cracks
fat, and a bunch of furs, and a long spear. Looking down on you, he just come with us. Behind him are two other large people who are
Do
pointing
they
their
have
spears
horns?
out into the snow.
Oh,
Do they have
Yeah, I have
horns?
horn.
They do not have horns.
What if the creature with horns? Where is it?
How big?
how big did I think?
And you say probably a large creature.
Seemed to be about 8 feet long, 10
Long.
Hi.
tall.
In his very familiar gruff voice. Yes. Yeti.
What is a yeti?
Imagine, where are you from?
South.
House.
Much fucking warmer than here.
The option, right?
As he takes off part of his clothing and throws it towards you guys. It's like a heavy fur.
You see Narzel like grab at it.
Mm. Come,
Can't just you.
not safe here.
Very well.
As he turns and begins walking.
I'm gonna go to the fire, go and snuff it.
Okay, so listen,
My stick.
you ready for just a bit farther? So I like go to pick him
Yep.
up.
Strength.
Are you soloing him?
No, I'm definitely not soloing him. 14.
Yeah, you pick him up.
I'm gonna be on the other end of that too.
Okay. Are you grabbing anything? Yeah. You head out. The two large men with their spears out, kind of looking and sizing you guys up, type of thing. They're like, in their gruff, very gruff voices. Interesting party.
Indeed, but a common goal links us.
We don't belong here.
The necessity impels us.
I don't know what that word means.
Can you take us to any place warmer than here?
They're taking us to the
I'll
town.
call
Oh,
it-
Shamrock.
Do they go the same direction we were going?
Yep.
I follow Shamrock, whatever his name is.
Shamrock Shake, dude.
As you guys make your way, following Shamrock, 60, 100 feet, you see light.
Are you kidding me? Told you we
As you
should've
keep
kept
going,
going.
100 more feet, 150 feet, as you arrive at a small, well-lit town with massive icicles hanging down. The lights are
Hanging down
fl-
from what? The houses?
the houses.
Oh,
Yep.
I thought it was like my bicycle's above this place, like a
No.
cave.
Nuh-uh. It's out in the open as you guys make your way through a very large, not very large, so it's a decent sized building. As Shamrock opens up the door and says, "Come quick!"
Like, go quick.
I'm like, stop
As
this.
you run, you two run in. Are you following as well?
I kind of like take one more look around.
Mhm.
And
As
come
you
in.
size up the place, this is a very. Most buildings are much bigger than you would expect.
The giants.
Yes, there will be room.
As you enter into this area,
Is it warm?
it is warm in here, and there's a large like bonfire in the center.
I like. We take him to the fire. Take us to the fire.
Coming in, there are multiple people standing around, not wearing furs, but you see them tattooed heavily. Some of them missing parts of their ears.
They
Does
all
one have a
bald?
tattoo of a lion at their
No,
chin?
not all of them are bald. Some of them have like long, curly, messy hair. Others, no one has afros.
Not black.
No.
Anyone here named Yasha?
No. Is very very welcoming actually. There's a lot of like bear pelts along the walls.
Any
And
of
everyone
that
has
one creature we saw?
Not that you could tell.
Okay.
There's large white pelts there.
Are they horns hanging up on the walls?
Oh yeah, there's some horns hanging up on the wall. As the door closes behind you and everyone is looking at you, and they're all a good foot or more taller than you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
As their common is not very good.
Where is this?
Welcome to Windhelm.
This is Windhelm. This isn't what it looked like from the view of the portal, but I suppose things change.
Would you like me to cast a spell to better understand your native tongue?
Is our common not doing the trick?
It is, but you said that it had difficulties.
That was me saying,
Oh,
like
okay.
DM saying,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought that you were saying that.
no.
My apologies, and no offense.
Mm-hmm.
As I'm looking down at Slytherin, looking at his response, like, is he okay after being carried through all of that?
Define okay.
Alive.
Yeah,
He is
breathing.
alive.
is he breathing?
He is breathing.
How do his eyes look?
Once again, he's just kind of glazed over and just like you kind of plop out, and he just is like,
I slap his face.
There's a friend here. He needs medical attention.
Are his eyes closed?
Yeah, he's just like very much resting.
I try and like peel his eyelids open.
Bro, let him sleep. I
He tries to bite you.
Yeah, I punch her shoulder real quick. I'm like, let him sleep.
Does a 15 hit?
No.
He's
He's
Let him
alive.
sleep, Nozzle.
He's alive.
A friend needs medical attention. Do you have any supplies?
Or limbs, anything.
Slump
they
down
come
against the
bring
wall.
you a couple bowls of very warm like stew, as they hand to each one of you one. And
I'm
it's
just gonna go. Anything smell weird?
roll it.
I start drinking it.
Okay.
What am I adding?
Insight, or it would be perception actually.
15.
Smell it. Smells like really good. Maybe a little bit too salty or stew, but
And I'll just like
Yeah.
get a smirk and then
yeah, it's delicious.
Oh, it's been too long.
So it's been a while since we've had a good warm meal.
Welcome to Windhelm. We don't get much visitors out here, but it's a very prosperous town.
we appreciate your hospitality.
And you notice that this fire in the center is not releasing any smoke at all, but it's heating everything.
I like realizing it halfway through my stew. I like look down at Slurson and I'm like, oh fuck, as I like try and pour some down his throat.
You see, he
He's
has a
sleeping.
bowl next to him. He's just like,
bro.
That's how Slurson dies.
you see, he has a bowl next to him, and he's just like, as he like tries to sit up, but he just doesn't know how to move his body with the different weights now.
I put my bowl down and I try and support his back with my arm.
I don't need your help.
You can't even sit up right now. Let me help you this one time.
And he like, just puts his
He's like,
head back and goes, "No."
Stop
Tries to bite you.
fighting, you bastard.
12 to bite you.
And he misses. What is your problem?
Leave me alone.
I put my arm out from under his back.
Jeez.
Is that what you wanted?
calm yourself,
You
Nozzle.
don't need violence.
We're all high on
Apparently you've
emotion
chosen
right now.
death, lizard. And I like stand up and walk away from him.
Can you blame him, Nozzle?
Fuck
Can you
him.
honestly blame him?
Fuck him.
You do not seem like a very cohesive
Whoa.
group.
There have been many internal struggles.
Shamrock.
Carry
And
this
now the
asshole
other
for
two,
nothing.
kind of taking point. What brings you to Windhelm?
Necessity of nature, apparently. Looking at Hungus.
We were told to go north. That is all I know.
We have a great asset for me to deliver.
A croaking voice from behind you.
Like frog croaking.
I turn around.
How
I
did
turn
you-
around.
No, I'm just gonna say. How did you know about Meg?
As you turn around and you see a blind, hunched over being whose hands barely even like shaking, fingers thin, skin wrinkled, long, not quite gray, but like not completely gray, with some like hints of used to be brown, long eyebrows, staring back at you, white eyes. The egg of nature.
Oh.
How can you feel it?
I can see it.
Everybody just
Bitch, where?
How do you know about this object?
I am a druid.
Is he a frog?
No, he is literally one of them, but just like fossilized.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Druid from these parts. Are you also a druid?
No, I'm not.
What are you then? That the nature spirits would entrust you so.
I'm just a humble human, a ranger from south.
The nature here has gone into hibernation. Apparently yours as well.
Indeed, there's
It's on its way.
a great fire over the lake where we stayed.
Some disturbance in the south, yes.
Indeed.
Something that has caused and absorbed a massive amount of energy. I helped nature go into this place and it took a mighty toll upon me. But now I see more and a lot less than I used to.
We hope to rectify what's transpired there.
I feel this as my own burden, and I don't know what to do with it, other than protect it.
What was nature's instructions?
To bring it to something or somebody, I don't know, a creature far stronger than myself.
And how strong are you, Ranger from the south?
Well, with my companions, I'd like to say pretty strong, but by myself, I am just a humble human.
He sells himself short. He is a crack shot, an excellent tracker.
Damn right.
And a good friend.
Indeed.
You see a creature that is strong. And I know of such a creature. It's not myself. For I am weak and frail. As I look at my hands, I see nothing because of
Because I'm
blackness.
flying.
But it feels very thin. Long fingernails. I can't really pick them. Anyway. What is your name, Ranger, from the south?
Hungus,
Hungus.
in the clan Bungus.
Hungus. You must take the egg to Ancient's Ascent. It is north of here.
Oh, great.
What's it called?
Ancient's Ascent.
We have to go back out there.
I swear to God, if you were gonna be like, the strength is within yourself, I would have been like, you're fucking kidding me. We can't
I was
nothing.
expecting that. I was like,
The frick you say?
There you will find the creature known as Fafnir.
Can you spell that? F-A-F-N-I-R.
Yep.
What is Fafnir?
An ancient white dragon who roams Ancient's Ascent. There. The egg must be delivered.
I guess a dragon is much stronger than any of us.
Indeed.
And do we have any guarantee that this dragon won't kill us?
None whatsoever.
So it's a stealth mission then.
What will he do with it? And why would he need it?
He is one with nature.
I assume he just guard his treasure like he does.
You probably know more about the dragons than any of us.
Not too much about whites. I know they're typically looked down upon by the other
No, they
dragons.
look down at us.
Mentally retarded.
But
White dragons.
they are the most bestial, the most akin with nature.
Perhaps he's more humble too. Sorry.
You have something of great value, Hungus. And that value will speak to Fafnir. It must. And if not, you will become a mighty statue in his horde. So don't F it up. It will be a couple of days' journey from where you're at.
We barely lasted an hour outside.
Get some rest here.
With all due respect, what are you?
As he looks to his left, in no particular direction. Looks to his right. No, like there's literally no one there. There's no.
So you just like look at like someone's shoulder.
He's like, yeah, it's like more like someone's crotch. And he looks to the side. And he's just like a door. He's like, we are Goliaths.
I know what they are.
Oh, that's so fucking badass.
Do I know what that is?
So Goliaths, you've heard of them. These are like creatures of like highlands. They're
basically Nordic of like.
yes, basically.
Think about like Kratos.
They have a resistance to ice and like frost.
Do you know name Odegaard?
Also,
Or
there's-
Yasha.
They're like descended from giants.
Yeah.
Yasha's not.
Oh, well, he's a or whatever. it
Yeah.
is.
Our town has been quite
Like some
prosperous,
sort of-
and so
Grog
I
is going-
do believe
Oh.
we can spare many resources
Oh, you're
to
right.
aid you in your time of need.
Do you have a fire that's portable that never extinguishes?
No, but we can give you many torches.
I would say that's a torch.
I'll take many, many torches, yes. Orcs were not made.
Please provide for them.
Orcs were not made for this climate.
Clothes would be more valuable in this scenario.
What is your name?
I am Ludwig.
Von Beethoven.
Dude, Ludwig is a very popular Norwegian name. Just saying.
Ludwig?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please find some rest.
Is there a place that we can do it, or would you prefer the common room here?
We will give you a little bit more privacy.
Can I sleep close to the fire?
You can sleep in the common room if you wish.
Can I sleep close to the fire?
That's
That's
what he
in the
said.
common room.
Yes, you may. Here.
Do you,
Kilgrid!
do you have a bedroll? by
Kilgrid!
chance?
As he stares in no particular direction. Kilgrid! Yes, he says from like the other side. Make sure that they have some privacy here tonight.
Can I have a bedroll? I'm wearing mine currently.
What are they wearing? Not very good clothes for this weather. You came ill prepared, obviously. Get them stuff.
We are not expecting to be.
As he's like looking in the wrong direction again.
Get them stuff.
I imagine him kind of like
Is Slytherin still on the hammer?
oh shoot, what's the super suit lady from Incredibles?
No, yeah.
Kind of just like
I see that. As some movement begins happening, the door opens and closes. And some cool air blows in, but for now, you are safe. For now, you have your moment of rest.
Is
As you're-
Slytherin sleeping?
So this is just laying there, and he's found a like large, burly woman is carrying him. He's like,
woman.
what a poor little lizard!
He's like, fuck off, I'm on deck.
And so this is like, ugh. It's just like he's had enough.
What?
What?
oh,
Oh.
I gotta go pee
The
to your
frick-
bed. I just have to go pee outside.
As Slytherin is being pet, Slytherin's like obviously hates it, but like is just too just out of it to do anything about it. As more of these people, these Goliaths leave. On the left is Shamrock and Torvik. Even the Druid guy Ludwig has left.
Torvik?
Torvik.
Torvik.
I must thank you once again for the hospitality you've shown us.
In his very familiar gruff voice, he's just, "You're welcome."
I believe it would be pertinent for us to rest now.
Please,
May you have a good night.
please do.
I go find a spot to lay down and just.
Okay.
I can't. Is it warm in here?
Yeah, it's very warm.
Okay, I'm gonna take my armor off.
Okay, you take it off. The first time in a long time you feel safe, at rest, having faith in these people and their
Parents
hospitality.
literally outside right when I'm about to go pee.
Did you go pee?
No, they were right outside.
I also start to take off my armor. How good is it after going through the shredder?
Not. It's like tattered, scratched up. It's not doing
Scratched
well.
armor? Yeah, and I look and like
Yeah.
scales are also messed up.
Yeah. You guys have been through hell and you look like garbage. Even
I'm
like
pretty good. I took no damage.
yeah, so those of you who have gone through the shredder, you guys are drenched in blood and so like as the
Frozen.
not anymore, as like it's dripping down, it's just puddles of red.
I will clean myself off with
Uh-huh.
precipitation.
These scars decorate me enough, I suppose.
I guess someone starts playing a lute. You hear that in the
Blind-
distance.
blind
You hear through like the walls of the Goliaths just doing their nightly routines.
A flute playing.
And lute playing.
Just play a crackling fire sound.
That was supposed to be just a crackling fire.
I like the lute.
I like the music better. It's nice.
Along the walls, the pelts and stuff. You guys have been gifted winter clothing, furs for each of you. And are very much meant for this environment. You've also been given rations. There's 15 rations each.
That'll replace.
And then as well, an extra 15 torches for Narzel.
Sick.
15 torches?
Yeah.
I think I have like 3. That's all I ever have.
He's over here just like,
I asked for him. It's just like a sack of torches.
is there anything else we can get you?
Anyone that's happened to have anything that's good?
You have a stronger
mend
weapon
broken
than
limbs.
this.
No, what was that?
You have a stronger weapon than this. As I hold up the battle axe I literally got from the dragons.
The Dragonborn.
The Dragonborn, yeah. It's pretty bad enough to literally cutting a whole giant metal worm in half.
I mean, we have other axes, but maybe take care of your axe. As they take a moment and step outside, and you guys are left alone.
Did they say no to mine?
What was yours?
I was asking.
Oh yeah, they said no to the giving
Missing
ring, but
limbs.
yeah, staying there. Rest.
We have to go find a dragon in the snowy hellscape. And just hope that it doesn't, eat us?
Seems that way, yes.
I think we want to find its lair.
Is this how we literally make amends for the damage that Garrix has done?
I think so.
The damage that we've done?
No, don't have you right.
I wish Leafy was here.
We all do know so. We've lost too fucking much.
And how much more will we lose?
Well, it could be all of us if the dragon doesn't like us. He might take a liking to you, considering you're his kind.
I don't believe the whites and the reds get along too well.
Why
Sounds
couldn't
like
you
a
have
word.
been any other color?
What's up?
Why couldn't he have been any other color?
It's kind of racist.
What
I
do you
agree.
intend to do after this, Fungus? After the eggs delivered?
Don't know. You go back to my home. You can find my family.
Good luck getting there.
I don't know where the hell we are or how to get back.
That's all I know. I'm the one who set the coordinates. I'm the one who pulled us to this hellscape. I thought it was the best option. Something
Well, it
that
seems to
needed to be done.
have placed us next to objective.
You went too far off the mark. Had it launched us into the dragon's lane, we might be more royally fucked than we were. We got lucky with these larger creatures taking us in.
Don't want to broach the subject, but I look at Slytherin. Is he asleep?
You're just breathing.
We can't bring him with us.
I don't think he can survive even if we lay at him.
No good. He can't walk himself.
Could you try something? Touch him with the egg, maybe. Nature's done some crazy shit before. Why can't I do something else?
Full restoration of his body. Is that what you're hoping for?
Partial. His rebar hands a part of him.
What do you pray to now, Nadar? Do you even believe in gods?
What's there to believe in?
I know you hate them, but I'm asking him.
I don't put my faith in them, but I believe in one. I've encountered them.
Then I say pray for our friend. It's the least we could do.
I pray for guidance, and I don't know if I've gotten it, but
Guidance doesn't bring body parts back.
Only gives +1d4 to something.
I think the main obstacle in Solution's way is himself.
He seems ready to die to me.
So how could he get better?
You make a good point.
I go and sit down next to Solution.
You hold his hand.
Is he asleep?
Just breathing rhythmically.
Just pull out the egg and I stick it in my lap.
You stick it on your lap?
See what it does.
And just sits there. Cool to the touch.
I kind of look up to the others. Are they looking at me?
Sure.
I am, yeah, because I
Yeah.
mentioned trying the egg.
I'm just staring at Slurrison's stump leg, waiting for something magical to
I
happen.
just kind of, in faith and maybe hope that it does something. I just kind of like,
Mm.
Nothing happens.
I pull it back.
Well, I don't know what I expected, but I guess a twig leg
It was
is
worth a
better than
shot.
no leg.
Be kind of hilarious if you just had a wooden leg.
Twig leg.
I am Groot.
Sorry, that's not funny. Never mind.
It's kind of is.
Can't believe I'm laughing at a time like this when I'm literally about to go and stare down a dragon.
What else is there to do? Wallow in our hopelessness. It's better to be positive than not, I think.
Thank you all for helping me along the way and taking vengeance on my father.
Do you feel better after that?
I feel freer. Not less betrayed, but freer.
Hmm.
But I suppose the betrayal is another matter.
And what of your plans?
You know my plans, Nadar.
I'll be looking up at heaven towards you when you leave us to go do your god slaying and whatnot.
We'll see.
No. I hear this name, Nadar, and well, that's not who I am, and I'm not Rathkin. I'm something in between. I'm more Nadar than Rathkin, but don't know. He's this paragon of goodness, you know, of mercy, compassion, but I'm not that. Maybe I can be. At least I've evolved to justice instead of revenge.
Maybe your dragonborn brothers and sisters will accept you back if you beg enough.
Seems that vengeance ends up getting us nowhere, doesn't it?
I don't know. I tried to set the thing straight, but
It definitely got me somewhere.
I don't think I have that family anymore. But I guess I'm glad that I have. Because it's a cold world, and it's nice to find a pocket of warmth. It really
Do
is.
you really mean that?
I do.
Maybe I kicked you too hard in the chamber back there after all. But you're
Yeah.
definitely not the same.
I deserved it. After all that I did. That he did.
Just a bit.
But I want you to know one thing, Narzel, is that in some twisted sense, he did consider you to be his brother.
I suppose I did too. If it weren't for him and whatever mission or objective he had in his head, I would not be here. And I'm glad to be here. Because it obviously was not my time yet. And everything from Claybottom to Soth to this egg, the Stronghold, and Leafy. I hope that my mom can just still be smiling down upon me for when my time truly comes to be with it again. Let my actions mean something in these moments. And I really hope that that dragon doesn't fucking kill us.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, like you said, I could be some pretty great statues.
You're pretty swole.
Now let's get some sleep. We need it.
As time. Do you have somewhere to be, Brennan?
Huh?
Do you have somewhere to be?
No, I was just looking at what time it was.
As night creeps over even more and more, you guys benefit from a full rest.
I haven't had
one of Early those since morning.
Level 6.
Hang on.
I haven't had one of those since level 6.
We're not done. You go pee real quick. So rested up. It's pretty nice actually. So you guys get your level ups and all that jazz. That talk has kind of inspired you guys, so everyone is going to get some inspiration from that because that was fantastic.
That was really good,
role
guys.
playing.
Boom.
Let's go.
Where did I write my inspiration here?
Oh, yours doesn't have inspiration. Weird.
Rip the THPs, bro. Dude, I was still in the THP pool.
Oh my god.
I was talking to Marcus and he's like, I need to target you.
That's good. That's good role
And I was like,
Yes,
you
it
do,
was.
I just use shield.
I think Jake's campaign helped me really get my roleplay down a little bit. It was pretty weak sauce for a long time. It still is getting there though.
Pretty good.
It forced me to not be a side character.
Let's go.
It feels way better when
Pedal.
you're active.
Huh?
It feels way better when you're active.
Yeah.
Yeah. Indeed. You guys have had that heart to heart. I feel like you guys are a lot
That was the
closer
first
now.
time you
It's
said
really-
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First time, dude.
And Brendan's like,
Yeah. That's what we've been waiting for.
so freaking good.
I need to go pee.
Now you got inspiration.
Because of our role play.
Good,
Yeah.
good role play.
But
Yeah.
I was going to
Character
try to wake up
Oh,
early.
it's-
Uh
That
huh.
was very.
And he's
You're not
gonna-
going to be able to.
Okay.
You're gonna keep sleeping because you're
proficiency
pretty
plus three?
exhausted.
Holy.
You made an
Yeah,
artifact
it
the other
switches
day.
down.
Yeah.
You're
like,
tired.
Level
Literally.
9,
yeah.
you said?
So
But I was like, there's still
Yes.
shit that I need to do.
uh-huh.
Yeah,
So
that
you're
was-
like,
That was well done.
I mean, no one's making you leave right at dawn, so it's fair.
Saracen being a little diva. Oh my god.
From losing an arm and a leg.
Something so dramatic.
Honestly, bro, couldn't be me.
What a little bitch.
little bit. What a little bitch. Honestly, bro.
Just like, get over it.
You silly bitch.
Like, get over it.
Gosh, what did it cost you? An arm and a leg?
Like, honestly, bro.
Yo, I went to the shredder and I lost nothing. You lost like everything. Like, get over it.
Oh man, we're really leaving Saracen here. Yeah.
Dude. We have to come back.
So-
No, we're going to come back for it.
Early morning, Yadar, you feel
I wish we had, like,
a tug on your arm and wet as you like jolt awake, and you see Slitherson with his clawed hand next to you. You see a trail of blood leading to where he's at as he looks directly at you. He says, "I have been thinking, Wrathkin, and it has dawned on me. I lament you. I lament doing anything with you and everything. I lament the day that you stepped into my mud shack below River Run. I lament the day that you interacted with my people. Your petty revenge has cost me everything." He looks down at his stubble. You caused nature itself to flee. You cost me my fucking arm and leg. You got my lover killed. You left my trident in that god-forsaken place. I have lost all my purpose, who I am. My god has forsaken me. I have nothing. All thanks to you. As you see blood like spurting out of his arm.
Which arm?
No, stubble, not the one that has the rebar. And you guys have woken up because he's like slamming. You have treated your
this is not a
friends
dream. This is happening.
and family like they are worthless. You are no better than the thing you wish to destroy. So fuck you. Fuck your mission. You are a heartless, soulless sack of rotting meat, and I am done. I lament the day that you were born. As he turns around and grabs the ground and starts pulling himself towards the door to leave.
What the frick? What do you even say?
What the
Seems someone has had enough. Simply can't take it anymore.
Leafy's dead too. Thanks to you. For that fucking Halbert. You sacrifice others like they are nothing.
Is he even making progress?
He is making progress.
Okay.
I lament everything. As he goes now up to the door and just trying his best to open it.
Get out into the snow.
Uh-huh.
Has he gone mad?
Till finally the door cracks open and this cold blows in and he just... This is how much I hate you. You have never been Nada. You are forever known as Rathkin, slayer of innocent and ruiner of dreams. As he pulls himself into the snow, leaving a trail of fresh blood.
Are we going to go after him?
I'm gonna get up. Is there any back exits?
Yes, there is.
I don't even know what to do.
I suggest that you get him. I'll be waiting outside. I'm gonna grab big coat, get it on, collect my things,
You're the closest
stuff my
to him.
hammock,
You have to talk
Okay.
some sense
Bag.
into
With
him.
you stuffing your hammock.
sling it over my shoulder, push out. the
Go.
back door.
Okay, you got the back door. In the front, you hear, "What are you doing, little lizard?"
I'm like instructing Hungus to like go after after Citizen.
I'm gonna go trail behind the door.
Okay.
I get up and I go towards the door.
Going
Sticking
up,
my
you
warm
see
shit
Citizen
on.
being
My armor
picked
in my
up by
bag,
one of the
holding his
Goliaths. He goes, "You are very bloody." And he's like, "You're taking me with you. I hate this group."
Just need Amanda mourn that.
They captured you, done evil things to you. So many evil things. They took my arm. They took my leg. They took my lover.
Who is his
I
lover?
open the door.
Shaw man.
And you see,
Oh,
as Listen
you're
looks
right.
Very
back,
first.
and you
sentence.
see his heart broken as he's like, and the Goliath turning him away as he looks at you with like disdain. As he picks up, begins walking away in a very worried look as he heads towards some other Goliaths carrying
Listen,
Slitherson.
have some sense.
Are
Come
you-
down.
Are you running after them? Or?
I'm walking towards them.
Okay, so you're walking behind. What are you doing?
I'm like, my hands are on my head, and I'm just like,
So you're the only one inside there right now,
Yeah.
as the other two have gone out the back door. Large icicles over the side as you make your way onto the padded, slippery street. A couple of Goliaths walking around, some of them carrying like fresh fish that have been caught. Others carrying some like white, like puffy, some kind of like fruit substance.
John's just out back.
Yeah.
He's coming.
Uh-huh.
I'm following.
Yeah, and so since just ignoring you, as the Goliath continues walking, he's like, "We need them. Fix him. He's bleeding." And you see them like getting some wrappings to wrap him up. As you run up, you hear a couple birds chirping. As you show up, you see all these Goliaths and Slitherson just like, "I have been traumatized by these people playing games with me."
Do I hear that?
Yeah.
There are no games to listen. We're sorry for the misfortunes that have happened to you.
You played with my heart. I was led on.
yeah,
No.
yeah. No, we fucked with him pretty good there.
No, I didn't lead him on.
Yes, you actually did.
No, I didn't.
You had him ride it, the horse with you.
I was trying to be his friend.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's what he thought. And then you stopped
Uh-huh.
doing that stuff.
I what?
Then you stopped doing that stuff.
Because I realized I was hurting him.
Yeah, but then he thought you were leading you on.
Swear your actions, your consequences.
You guys covered the blood.
What?
You guys covered the blood.
We ripped it off. So Slytherin says that.
Hold on. Give me like a second.
I can go.
Okay.
Looking back at you, have you ever worn a white garment?
I don't believe I have. Nothing ever pure has crossed my back.
Well, the thing with having a white garment is when you kill someone, you take a dagger,
Mm-hmm.
you know, on my hand,
Yeah.
and blood drops in the snow. It stains it. No matter how hard you fucking try,
The stain
that's never
doesn't get
going
out.
away.
Holy crap.
I will try, but he will never see me.
No. Slytherin meant every single word that he said.
There is nothing I can do.
Nothing. You can only move forward. You can only be Nadal, not Rathkin. You are no longer that person. I no longer see you as that person. You've casted him away. So you just try to do better. You keep walking forward and you don't fucking look back.
For all the Slytherins that I've fucked up.
We all have. We've lost. We've won. But most of all lost. Everything we do seems to lead to death, destruction, chaos.
Kind of true.
Like you said, the only path is forward.
Yeah, just
No point
I'm looking
looking
out the
at
door
the
so
past.
Okay.
We cannot change it. What's set is set.
I start looking.
Towards Slytherin. Coming up towards
Thank you.
Slytherin and Hungus, what do you say?
Slytherin, all you've ever been to us is a friend, and us to you.
Again.
Wait, again?
Yeah.
Wait, do
This
we-
is so good. So
Oh.
freaking good.
We fought side by side. You're a mighty warrior. We've cared for you, and you've cared for us equally. Slytherin, we're not asking you to come with us, but we will come back and we'll care for you and take you home.
You have done enough damage. Hungus, do you not see in that place? As he stares at his arm and leg, the way that Rathkin reached for the artifact, the power that he wished to control, that was no Nadar. That was Rathkin. He's still in there. Save yourself, Hungus. The only one who ever cared for me was a shaman. And the Lizard King took him from me, and then your freaking brother took him permanently from me. So I guess it's not. It's,
No.
no, and then looking toward Narzel, and your brother took him away from me.
It was. If I could have stopped him in that moment. I have no idea what came over him. He was crazed by my father. He must have been looking for vengeance in his own way. But killing Shaman was not that way. And I'm sorry.
You only care for me because I save your life in combat. I heal you in times of need.
And for that, I'm thankful. Well, if it wasn't for you, I would not be here. You trekked, you journeyed, you brought me back to life. Do not discard that in these moments. I understand your frustration. I was betrayed. by a figure that I thought was my own brother. And for that, I am overcome with heartbrokenness. And, well, I have lost part of myself along that way, and you've lost limbs. We both have lost something that cannot be replaced. But please, don't go.
What have you ever done for me?
I do. As Narzel like just falls to his knees, looking at his hands. I don't know.
I traveled from my home down across the realm so I could help you fix your fucking daddy issues.
And to that, you forever have my gratitude. And for that, I can never repay you or give you back what we have taken from you in this journey. But please just don't go. Leafy has already left me, and I can't have another person that I consider a friend to leave me.
If I stay with you, I'm as good as Leafy. The Goliaths have wrapped him up, and he looked like kind of like a mummy at this point, with the little spatula rebar arm sticking out.
He's their
The
god.
highest-swinging slasher, bro.
No, he's their god. man.
Looking up to you, Hungus, I go, say something, anything to make this right, please. Please.
Listen,
This can't be our fault. This can't be our fault.
you've done so much for us, and I've been there with you, and I ask that you stay with us. I'm deeply sorry for the misfortunes that have come to you during this journey. But you're a friend, a dear friend. We can't bear to lose you too.
Do you still wish to go and fight Garrix?
I cannot lie to you in this moment, but bringing his head into this realm and severing it from his body is something that I do desire.
You see his face. His face makes a face that you've never seen before. It's a contortion of absolute disgust. Slytherin has usually been okay with pretty much anything, literally anything. And this is the first time you've seen that look. It's raw emotion, disdain, hatred.
No, you can't look like him. You can't look like him. Mark, stop looking at me like that.
We are done, Narzel. Hungus. You led me on. I loved you. And now, we'll never meet again. Take me away, Goliath, please. Okay, they walked away with him.
You just see me fall to my hands and knees as I just Mark, how do you still haunt me? You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. As I'm starting to just pound my hands on the ice. How has your death not brought me solace and peace? Why does death follow me like a fucking curse? As my head just lowers to the ground.
The Goliath's walking away. You remember as Kilgrid staying behind, one of them that came out to save you in the middle of the night. looking towards you two.
Very defeated and hunched over orc.
In his gruff, kind of lispy voice, just, guys, that's what we call a broken party. Up in the north, it happens more often than not. And where you're heading, a lot more things get broken up there. But it's best to leave him here where he's going to be safe.
Thank you. Will you take care of him?
We will take care of him.
Thank you.
But I think it is also best that you start making your way out. Talk of the town will not be so pleasant towards you after these events. Slitherson has tainted your reputation here.
He's very good at winning the hearts of those around him.
Damn.
And an ally that I've lost and an ally that I can never forget. He's been there from the very beginning. And all I've cost him is loss.
His large hand on your shoulder gives it a small pat. We all lose things here in the north. And loss is something that must be dealt with. Take some time, grieve, perhaps do some ice fishing.
Fishing.
Yeah, I find it very calming. It's like yoga, except you get to kill something.
Will that bring him?
No.
Then I don't want ice fish.
Trying to help. Just takes a step back and
As like Narvel slams his arms super
Uh-huh.
hard against the ice and uses it to like propulse himself upwards. He stands up, turns around from you, and just like walks back to the hut.
starting to walk back. You see an orcish woman leaning against the wall of the little enclosure that you were staying in. You recognize her as your mom, standing there, looking back at you.
What?
Mom. As I like my hands like reach out in front of me, as I don't even like trigger my motions, as my feet automatically just start
As
moving
you
forward in
move towards her,
desperation.
she's just like, hold that, son.
Mom, is that really you?
Essence, not really here. I'm still battling it out in Valhalla. We miss you. It's not the same without your amazing technique that you use and the fabulous redo. But I have a question for you.
You've come to me at one of the lowest points I've ever been, and I've never felt more broken, Mom. Why do you have to see me like this? Not victorious and triumphant over the dead corpse of my father.
I was there when your father was killed, and I saw you utterly end him. I am proud of you, Nozzle. Extremely proud of you. But I'm here to ask you a question.
Yes. As hearing like her being proud of me, like all of a sudden my arms just like slump down to my sides, and I like lose all strength in my body as I go. Yes, Mother.
Do you believe that Garrix needs to be stopped?
If I let him live, and for everything that he has done, he is no better than my father. I cannot let beings like that cause toil and torment to me and those around us.
Do you believe that he actually exists?
Mother, He has to. I've been branded by him and since removed. A long journey taken with Dragonborn and fire. And he owned me for a while. Of course he's real.
Do you believe that he still owns you?
No, not anymore. No, the only thing that he owns, even a bit of me, is just the rage that has been created in the suffering and the loss of a dear friend that has casted me aside like my father has before.
Look where that made you stronger than ever. That casting aside, it was iron sharpening iron. And now you stand before me in a ruined state.
Mother, as strong as loss makes our people, it is followed by heartbreak and turmoil. And
You turn around and all you see is him talking to like nothing.
these tears that are frozen to my face and these scars and the blood of a friend that I hold dear to me as his corpse lay, as I like point up towards the mountains, as his corpse lay continuously covered by snow, and the only person who will probably even bother to remember him is me. And something has to pay the price for that.
Do you wish to come home?
I miss you so
Come back
much.
to me. As you feel a pull up towards Valhalla.
You have to know it's not my time. And
Yes, you have a choice here, Nozzle.
I miss you more than anything. I really do.
She takes her hand out in the orcish gesture, and you recognize so commonly. As you pick your hand out, you feel nothing. But as her hand claps over yours, you feel warmth.
Mother, let this world decide when it is my time. And when it is, I will not resist the pull to return to you in Valhalla. But you have to let me walk the path of vengeance one more time. To make you proud, to bear my scars, and let the price of pain be paid.
You see her muscles tighten as she stares at you. Yeah, as looking directly in your eye. Garrix, does he control you?
No, Mother.
Does he have a hold over you?
No, Mother.
And you are stronger than you know. As she reaches over, grabbing your blade. You are blessed. I am with you, and I will not leave you until you are slain in battle and you return to Valhalla with me. Do not forget Nozzle.
I can never forget you, Mother.
Never forget.
As I like grab her hand, touching my blade, and I just look into her eyes and I go, I love you more than you can ever know.
And I love you. As she dissipates.
As in the moment of her dissipating in front of me,
Mhm.
I drop down to my knees again, like looking up to
Mhm.
the force that was pulling me up.
Are you chewing on that brain?
I know where I'm meant to go after all this is over. It's beautiful. I will return to you, Mother. As I reach my clenched hand back, opening it and pulling my blade in front of me to observe it.
Is exactly how it was beforehand.
I will carry you to the tallest peak that I have to restore nature and make the wrongs that I've done right. And whatever in battle will just be the thing that brings me back to you. And you will know it was righteous. So I like sheath it
Mm-hmm.
and I pick up one of my knees and I firmly plant one of my feet on the ground
Mhm.
and I stand up proud. And I
Mhm.
take my hands and I clear the ice and water from my face.
Yeah.
And I like turn around.
You see Hungus staring back at you.
This is me.
You're smiling?
No. I'm just like,
You see me like reach a hand out to you like this, and I just like beckon you towards me.
Hungus walks up.
no. I don't know what you just went through, but I heard every bit.
Then help me up as I stand up with him.
Yeah.
Let's find our comrades
Meanwhile, out back.
and let's make our wrongs right.
Waiting. My bleeding hand and my
Whew.
destroyed armor. I'll just smear it over. I think it's breastplate. I'm
Yeah.
not sure. Marked. Always marked.
And you are greeted with these two now arriving out back, wheeling up in his little chair. Ludwig
He's got a chair now?
being pushed around by another.
Was he walking? I thought he was walking last night.
No, he never moved. He's crippled.
Okay.
Blind guy, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ludwig. I assume you wish to be growing soon.
I have nothing but fire in my blood and purpose. I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. I am ready.
I can see that.
Yes, we must go before. We must go.
We must
Well, you're heading into more north. We'll have to head over mountain and valley. We'll be heading past the engulfing valley. Watch out for that one; it's pretty bad. It used to be called the Chinook Valley, but then people started getting engulfed in there. So that was
Do you
Pretty
have
rough.
any instruments in which we could slide down slopes?
we do have some, yes.
Maybe borrow
They're
them.
called wheeze
Not a bad idea at all.
or falling sticks is what they're more commonly called. I'll get them. to
We
you
will
anyway.
use these wheeze.
Yes. For sure, get you some.
Not a
Have
bad
to head up. You can either go down into the valley itself. On the opposite side is Ancient's Ascent, and then we can go along the others, along the hilltops.
Is
So
Ancient's Ascent a mountain?
it's one of the freaking tallest mountains up there.
So is there a cave towards the peak?
There is indeed a cave.
And Fafnir inhabits
Fafnir
this cave.
resides. He has many guardians outside of his cave.
Sound guardian.
Over there.
Nadar, have you gotten in a scuffle since you walked out? You on the chest.
No, I'm merely making a point.
You're covered in blood.
It's my own.
Okay. For some reason, I feel like you've just gone through something that I've gone through.
My blood was spilt this day, but I feared that the harder impact was with our group. Now, before we meditate too much on this, I must ask: does it have any? Do you keep track of it? Does it hunt at a particular time of day?
It's far away from here.
It is.
We never dare track such a magnificent creature.
Okay.
He is too great. Up here, it is fine, as you can tell. We are living quite prosperous. The mere Yeti sighting every once in a while and bears is nothing for us. The further north you go, the creatures get a little bit more, let's just say, difficult.
Does fire ward away such creatures?
Some, yes. Others from
Yeah,
other
tortoise.
planes
They
have
gave me
inhabited
15,
ever since
actually.
nature has gone into hibernating, so I must want you to watch out.
Their beings are generous. They've clothed us. The only thing that I can't even bring myself to ask is that we bring any of them with us, because anytime somebody else joins us, nothing
That
but
is not
suffering
quest.
follows them. This is our mission now. We have to make our wrongs right.
I was going to send you with one of our own in order to help guide you, at least to the.
I could not allow that. Even if it was a calling from one of their gods or anything that they believed in.
Do they insist?
You can ask her yourself.
Huh?
Straight smooching.
I've always seen men around here.
How do you think they make kids?
I
All
have not
women
seen
are
any
bearded.
kids.
Oh.
I have not seen any kids.
Fair enough.
I suppose on one condition, old man. She has nothing left to lose.
Gilly, do you have anything left to lose? Oh yeah, I've got a lot to lose. Yeah, it's all
I look
life.
over-
I stood cheers.
I look over at this Gilly.
She's like
character inside the
ginger girl, like long hair, like kind of like Mirda from Brave,
Mhm.
and a beard, like a full on like
Red beard?
like red beard.
Nice.
Well, get some freckles going. Wearing some fur, so you can't really tell much else. And she's pretty tall.
This is not an adventure for you.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna take you to the mountain. Anyway, we got the Louise.
As I like look up to the sky,
A trip to the mountain couldn't hurt.
We do
you
not
better
know the way.
pray whatever is looking down upon you up there protects you with everything they have. Because we may be the most unlucky group that you ever lead into these mountains.
Certainly a good selling point for our party nozzle.
I'll go accurate and truthful. So
Oh, it's
if
getting
you are
old.
going to make this trek, know that you are putting your life in jeopardy.
No, so is the nature.
Very well.
Let us be off then.
I can't even bother arguing it at this point. It's like trouble finds us.
You talking about I'm not trouble?
Yet.
Don't mind him.
That oat was
We've
from
been
her,
through
by
a lot,
the way.
as I'm sure you heard the ruckus throughout town.
I heard something going
Get
on,
over here.
but that doesn't really concern me.
And grab your things. We leave now.
Once we get the falling sticks.
Do you actually happen to have a supply of metal that might be able to buy off of you? Or not you, but the town in particular?
We do have some as well.
I do believe I am down a companion. I might have
Oh, that's
to
right. We
use
left it.
some of that to buy
we left it
purchase
back
it
in
off
the
of you. I do have quite a lot of money on me.
How much would you like?
I forget how much I was using to make the golem.
That's you.
It was like 350 pounds of metal.
What?
Iron.
Of charm.
Adamantium.
Yeah. I could fuse a bit of it. I mean, we're not Slytherin anymore.
True.
But no, I'm gonna use other things for the adamantium. In particular, artifacts, but not like artifact.
So you need how much?
Like 350 pounds.
So that's going to be a 350 silver.
Oh, that's cheap.
35
Okay.
gold.
35 gold.
Roughly.
Yeah.
I'll pay them 3 Pentium, 5 gold.
Do you have it in gold? Gold is more valuable of a commodity here than Pentium.
They have more Pentium.
Yeah, I do have more Pentium.
Yeah, I like 394 Pentium to 88
Okay.
gold.
Yeah. I'll pay gold.
Thank you. All right. As she comes with these long wooden things, and she puts her foot in
Yeah,
there,
man.
like skis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Louise.
Do
Yep.
these, as I like put my hands up,
Yeah.
Are
You did
these-
this, and she shows you, and she's like, whoosh, whoosh, and they
do
strap
they-
on.
Do they adjust?
Now you hit the little strap, yeah. You just. Whoosh.
I have rather large feet for an orc. And so like trying
I think my feet are bigger than yours.
looking up at her, I'm like, Yeah, probably.
Dang, how big is your...
Whoa.
I look at her. I
Let's
take 1 second to look at her
Whoa.
chest. And I'm like,
Whoa.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
it's like just nothing there.
And I look at her chest.
It's just nothing.
And I go, oh, interesting. As I like,
You sure you're a female?
Yeah. And all of you guys have packed up your things.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna put my armor back on.
Yep.
After
I'm assuming you guys are
I
all
cleaned
armored
it
back up.
as well. Yeah.
Okay.
I already smeared blood over it.
As we're like heading towards the lip of the town,
Uh-huh.
I take 1 step to go like, 1 moment.
I'm gonna buy a. Do they have any rings as well?
Yep.
Okay, I want to buy one of those.
Okay. It's gold.
Yep, sure.
I figure this might be one last opportunity to turn around and say goodbye to a comrade, even if you may not hear us, but at least let our words float in the village to maybe find him.
Like a eulogy.
He's been with us since the beginning. I didn't even get to say goodbye. It feels like all he did was spit in my face.
Well, he got to say goodbye to me, that's for sure.
Then I'm going to, at least, as I turn around and I go, thank you for everything, citizen, and goodbye. And I turn back.
And I'm gonna say, just under my breath.
Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully one day we'll meet again and your opinion of me will change.
That's a bromance right there.
Inside of your pack, as you were like packing up your things, you found 3 rainbow beads.
He left you a gift?
No, it's not a gift. I don't want him anymore.
They're the ones that Brennan gave him.
He didn't want him. Oh, he can't make anymore.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have his arcane focus.
As
Is that
you
how he
guys,
makes them?
yeah. As you guys go up into the mountains, looking back,
Damn.
the small trees, the lake,
Session 1, man.
looking towards the future, and the mountains ahead of you, you know that your challenges are not over. And that this hill that you are about to climb is harder than any hill you've tried to face before. Not even a hill, but a freaking mountain that you wish to topple. And that is where we end this session.
Good session.
That
guys.
is beautiful.
Oh, character moments all around.
Much
dude.
love, guys.
That Slytherin send off session. Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
Holy crap.
Freaking sad to listen, dude.
A lizard lament.
I lament.
Is that what the session was called?
That's what you were writing as
Yeah.
we were role playing.
Uh-huh.
So I could hear you typing as we were doing our
I heard-
heartfelt.
Yeah?
So he